Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
Everything we do is just an example of what all naval aviators are taught. We just happen to do it lower to the ground and closer to each other. We are just an example of what Navy and Marine Corps aviators are out there. I would say 95% of the pilots that we have in Navy and Marine Corps can do this job. We just happen to get along and mesh well with each other. It's kind of a family thing for me. My dad flew in the Pennsylvania International Guard, and then I have three older brothers, and we all flew in the Navy. We're all jet pilots off an aircraft carrier, so we just kind of followed. I don't know if we were in our blood or whatever, or just been around it our whole lives, so we fell in love with it, and it's kind of what we all want to do with our career. Our main goal is to recruit, and then our secondary goal is to really inspire and motivate people to do whatever they want to do. You know, when you get a bunch of guys like us together and see what we can do, anybody can do it, you know, and going around the country, that's the part that I really love about this job. The flying is awesome, don't get me wrong, but getting to meet the different people, seeing the kids come up to you and just seeing the look in their eye, because I remember when I was that kid, you know, and when you see that, hey, I can have an effect on something like that, that's really humbling for me.
Growing up, I never got to see the Blue Angels at all, and I always asked my parents, can we go drive to Pennsylvania, Virginia, wherever they were? Well, we never did. Thursday, I see the fly-in. Friday, I go see the practice show. Saturday, I take the boys to the show at Jones Beach, and then Sunday, I take my dad-in-law here.
We do get pretty close. As far as the closest you'll see the jets, we get about 18 inches apart from each other, and that's the diamond formation, the four jets flying around. They basically specialize in the formation flying, whereas the two solos, we specialize in more max performing the aircraft, showing you what an F-18 can do. Sometimes we're coming within about 50 feet of each other. We actually fall under Naval Aviation Training Command. That's why you have this shield right here, and that's a symbol of Sinatra's, we call it, Commander of Naval Air Training. And then up here is just the diamond. The diamond was the first formation that came out from the Blue Angels when they first got formed up. That handwriting has been around since the 46 from the first team as far as the script there. You look up there and see your name on the side of a blue jet, and you're like, wow. That's, you know, little things like that where you have to pinch yourself to really know that you're not dreaming. So, when we launch, we go through a certain regime, and a lot of it too is to get us into the mindset of when we're flying. Even at a remote show like this, where there may not necessarily be a crowd watching us here, we'll still do the same walk down to get us in the mindset of what's going on. It's a little bit of showmanship, but at the same time, it gets us into mentally preparing ourselves for the flight that's about to happen.
We go around show site to show site. We do approximately 35 show sites a year. They put on a fabulous show. We're away from our families quite a bit, and in hopes to recruit for the Navy Marine Corps. We hope we spark interest in one little boy or one little girl's eyes that they're going to want to grow up and aspire to be as hardworking as we are. I am on the road quite a bit. I actually have not been home in 3 weeks, back to Pensacola. My family's going to actually be able to come out here and spend the weekend with me this weekend, thank God. Serving this country is what you make it. You can come into the Navy or the Marine Corps and you can be an MA, you could be a police officer, or you could be a public affairs officer like me, or you could be a pilot. It's really what you want to do. I joined because I woke up one day and I wanted to do something more with my life, and I thought this is the perfect opportunity, and I have not stopped running since. We're very humble people. We work hard, we play hard, but we're here and we're proud of our pilots, we're proud of our job, we're proud of each other.
I love serving this country and I love defending this country, and that's there's nothing better than me in all the world, to be honest with you.